Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn today, and today we're going to try and get as much of this area covered in platforms as we possibly can. We might make it out here to work on some projects too, but we're really going to be focused in on this part. Now, what we seem to be missing mostly with platforms is planks. So we're going to set up a couple of plank shops over here. That'll be the first thing that I want them to work on. Let's toss in, let's say about one of those, one of those. We'll put a power wheel on both sides. There we go. Facing the right way, hopefully. And we will get some roads in there. That should help out just a bit. And then we want to tell them that these and this here is the most important stuff. Well, maybe not that important. Let's lower it just in case there's an emergency anywhere we need that higher level for. But while we're waiting, we might as well go ahead and put in some more platforms here. Here we go. We'll put all these in. We'll get all these. And any other places that are going to just need one? Some of those. There we go. And over here, we'll probably need these eventually. I'll have to get that tree out of there. We'll have to figure out how to do that. Along with these trees as well. Go ahead and put them over this. Put in all these. Looks good. Oh, did I miss one there? I did miss one there. There we go. There's some more up here. We'll have to figure out how to get those out of there, but we'll get to that as well. We'll put in the 2s now. Maybe. Oh, that's actually a 1. Somehow I missed that. We'll do that. This. All of these. And put that 1 there. And we'll hold off on that for now. Most of these I would like to be a little bit lower priority, though. Just so they're not working on them. They're only going to be working on them whenever they get everything else more important done. So let's just take that down. These I'd kind of like to be at normal. They can go in just fine. But we'll let them work here. Got a beaver here and there sitting around doing nothing, so we're definitely going to get them moved out and hopefully get them to get some more logs for us. I think I've got those marked. No, actually I don't. So let's say, yep, go ahead, take all of those. We'll worry about these if we can get to them. Nothing there. That's all good. And they don't have a way to get to those trees to cut them, so we'll put something in here. And there's even more trees below to be cut, so we'll put something in there. And here we go. We'll put one in there, and then there should be plenty of lumber coming in here. I do want to move some of this stuff off of this island so we can use this as, like usable land. So first thing I'm going to do is move the breeding pods off of this island. We're going to put these in here. Hopefully facing the correct direction. That always makes it easier. And we're going to put one here. And we'll find a place for maybe an extra 1 or 2 somewhere. We definitely need at least 1 more here as soon as we can, but we'll just live with what we have for now. I'm thinking I really want to take this whole wall across the whole front here. However, there's these 2 trees in the way. This tree, we can probably get out of here pretty easy. We just have to get a road over here and say, take that one out. Now, these two, though, there's not really much in the way of an easy way to get them out. So, since we're going to have to build the levees over here anyway for them, we might as well use that to get into this place. So I'm going to take that one out. We'll set up you. And I'm going to say this is the very lowest of low, so that we don't accidentally build something that we don't quite need yet. We're going to put in, how many am I going to need here? Actually, let's do this. We'll just take those out. Then we can use a one. Nope, can't use a one there. Why don't we go ahead and fill this one in too? There we go. Now we can do this and set this down to the very lowest. And we'll say, delete that tree, delete that tree. And eventually we'll make some stairs here and they'll be able to get up to all of that. But we'll come back after that and we'll have part of our wall here in the front built. So that's good. Our beavers managed to get our farm in over here, and that is actually looking pretty good. Let's get our second one in beside it. There we go. We'll put that in. We're also going to do for these two, let's plant crops. We're going to need canola. Put that there. We'll do some extra. Actually, we'll do this whole area right here. And then we'll do a little bit of soybean right over here. There we go. We'll just do that. And once they get some workers in there, they can plant all that and we can work on getting our oil press and our soybeans started. Our food storage area over here is going to need a little bit of improvement to get all the new foods. First of all, we need to get two on there. One for the cassavas. There we go. And one for the fermented version of that. There we go. And then on top of that, we're also going to do, there we go. We're going to do the canola oil. Well, the canola seeds. There they are. The seeds. And the soybeans. Where's our soybeans? Nope. Well, I'll find the soybean. There it is, right in front of me. And then we'll need a spot for the fermented ones. So let's get that in there. There we go, for whenever we actually are able to get to that. Now let's figure out how to get up and around there. So we're going to start off here. Actually, let's start off here instead. It's a little farther in, and we can save a couple of logs, I think. We'll go around this way, around here, to the front, and we'll just keep spiraling up here. So, over here, we'll do this, this. We'll put in a 2. And then more 1s. As we just work our way up higher and higher. It's definitely going to take a while, though, to get in all of those. Let's see. That can go. We want stairs. They're going to be at this level, so they just need to go there. Means, yep, I just need to finish this off. Wait, did I just block? Hold on, let me take a look before we get too far here. Sometimes I can get ahead of myself, so let's go around. That goes around there, and then this goes around here. And we are going to need stairs right there. Get up to the next level. Nope, I want them. Ah, I see the problem. You don't like being there, so we'll do stairs here. There we go. That gets us up to that next level. We might just have to keep going back one for a while until we get all the way back around. Let's see. So that goes up and around. Up to here. And then, yep, for the next level, whenever it goes in, we'll just do that one right there. And we'll put a 2 above that one. There we go. So we'll let them build that for just a bit, but we're going to say that that is super low priority. We're not worried about that in the slightest. In fact, I think I will go ahead and set this back to normal priority in here so that they'll work on this section first. There's a couple of other things I would like to get in there, such as, here's another fermenter. There we go. And then we're going to need another power wheel. There we go. We've got a lot of power wheels in this build. After that, we're going to need our oil press, which I can't put right there, but I can put right here. And we'll do power. Nope, that's a water wheel. That won't do us much good. There we go. We've got that in there. That'll provide the canola oil, which we'll need storage for, but we'll find a place for that. On the other side, I would like to get the housing sorted, so we're just going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. You know what? We'll put in 6. Nope, I'm just going to go all the way down and around. We'll have a lot of free housing for a while, but I'm not that worried about it, really. We'll get to that when we get to that. So we'll let them build on that for just a while, and we'll check back in. Something I noticed here while we were waiting for things to build up, our oil press needs gears, and I don't think I have them even unlocked yet. No, I sure don't. So let's go ahead and get that. We'll put you in there, and we will also power you by one of these. And hopefully these two can share power if they need to. We can turn one or the other off. But it's going to be a while until they get in there. Let's... Oh, they've already got that in there. We'll set you to soybeans. And it looks like I need... put a path there for you. That I don't need to put a path in for. But I do want another beaver pod right here. And let's see, are either of these... You know what? We're just going to get rid of both of them, and we should be fine on beavers. Hopefully our population evens out. We don't have any canola oil, so that's going to have to wait. Don't want anybody in the wheels when they don't need to be, so be fine. I did tell them to work on this a little bit harder so that these 3 nice beavers that are out in the cold can recover, but that's going to take a minute too. A couple more things. I think I'm ready to move off this island. First of all, we can move this lumber mill, give them some extra logs there, and we can also move, let's see, where is it? Our campfire. I'm going to put in a couple of them over here. And we should have plenty of places as well for rooftop terraces. So let's see if we can find a good place for those. Actually, I need to get down here and get these particular trees removed. So we'll say that's of high importance. We'll go back and remove that in a minute, but that'll let us remove those 2 trees, hopefully. And once that's done, then we can put in some platforms here and probably plan in some rooftop terraces on those. In fact, we'll come right across here, and we'll go off of that. Over here, let's see if we can go well-being, we get a shower? Yep. Let's say we'll put in terraces and showers in here as well. We'll just figure out where to put them in a minute. A couple more items are ready to go off the island. That can go, and we can go ahead and take care of that one there. So we should have just a couple of things left. We'll probably leave the berries here for a while. The deep water pumps will probably also stay for a while. Most of the other stuff, though, will get moved off. In fact, now that we've got gears, storage, let's get a couple of large tanks, and we'll be much more prepared for droughts that come through. Over here, we have got those trees out of there, so let's go ahead and we'll do that and that. And then we'll start filling in all of that there. Eventually, these stairs are going to get replaced by another one of these platforms, but we're going to wait for it for now. Let's get well-being in here. So we will do rooftop terrace. Let's see. We do 1, 2, 3 of those. Then we will do, let's say, how about a lantern? We'll get a lantern. We'll put one there. We'll do a shrub back here. And we'll work with shrubs all the way around there. And we'll just see what else we've got after that. Our oil press is in, so we're finally starting to get some oil here. So that means we can finally start up our fermenter for our soybeans and get quite a bit more food. It's good. We're still all over the place on food. 1 minute we're way above, 1 minute we're way below. We'll just have to live with whatever we get, basically. First of our medium tanks is in, so I'm going to go ahead and start telling them to empty the small tanks. Here we go. Most of these should be able to be emptied into those tanks. We'll just say that. In fact, we'll say empty on that as well. And once those are all empty, for instance, these right here are empty, we can just do this and remove the tanks out of there. Now, as for the 2 science huts, we're going to move those. Let's say, how about right over here? We'll have a nice little science row. Let's do just as many as will fit right there. Get a road down here. And we'll put some decorations or something in there, but we'll figure that out eventually. Originally, I had planned for a road to come straight out into this. However, no, on second thought, we are going to leave that, but I am going to put another storage here. Should I put it here? Yeah, we'll put it there, and one there just for extra stuff. We will set this for gears. There we go, so we can start storing those up. And I'm not sure what to store in this one yet. We'll figure it out eventually. For right now, let's just store extra, maybe kohlrabi, if we ever get any extra kohlrabi. There we go. And we'll work our way up on these as well. I think we have enough housing. We can safely remove these for now. So let's take those out of here. We'll have to remove a couple of these things. There we go. But we can put them back. So let's get that all across the top here. We will do some decoration. Let's do 1 and 1. We'll do shrubs and shrubs. And how about a light and a light? And then in the middle, we'll put some of the other stuff once we're able to actually use that. But for now, we'll just leave it with that. We got our inventors out here on the island. We're going to do the same thing with them and say one of you is good, one of you It's only there if we have the beavers for it. So we're going to take those down. That only leaves the pumps, our gatherer, and our district center, which we probably won't move the district center. These pumps can get moved over eventually, and we can probably find a place for this. I'm not too very worried about it. There's one we can put in, but let's go ahead and figure out what this is going to look like with all of the water in here. Here we go. Or all of the platforms in here, I guess. There we go. We already know what it's going to look like with all the water in here. Is this a 2? There's the 2s. We'll get all the 2s in here. Oops, I missed one of these. So they'll have to come back and get those. Let's put all of these platforms in. Get our 3s. These 3s, those are 3s. These are all 3s. More and more 3 platforms. Here's our 2s to fill in. Oops, not quite over there. We're going to have to figure out how to get rid of that specific tree. So let me see here. We're just going to have to build some stairs. Say those are important. Say removing that is important. I'll also say removing that is important. Let's see what we have priorities on. Priorities. Most of this stuff can go down. Just like most of the other stuff. There we go. All of that can go. This can go. None of that's that important. There we go. They're getting some of these in there. We've got plenty of room over here now. And we've got beavers that are pretty much just sitting there. So we'll move them around just a little bit. Hopefully they can get some stuff built for us. It looks like we're making our way up this tower. We'll see, where did they make it to? Let's say this tower is now normal priority so that they can get to work on it. There we go. All of that can go to normal. All of that can go to normal. Then we can start storing some more stuff. In fact, it looks like I didn't even finish my way up here. There we go. Let's finish what we started here. There we go. And another one there. We'll bring the path around. This one I'd like to be canola oil. But 600 water ought to be okay for the amount of beavers that we have for quite a while. So we'll just let them worry about that. In fact, they're not really getting that much. So let's stop for a second and figure out where we can put some of these for just a bit. I'm going to put one here temporarily, and we're going to say that's important. We're going to put another one right there. We'll get in roads for both of them. There we go. And that way we can get both of those water tanks filled up, and we'll come back and move pumps later. We'll find a better place for them overall. I'm going to go ahead and toss in a hauling post just to help increase the efficiency a little bit. We're going to say that that's very important. We're going to have very important workplace, but only one worker, and their sole job is to help out our water people moving stuff into these two. That'll be that worker's sole thing to do at the moment. Speaking of which, though, we probably could use at least one more breeding pod. So we'll put one down right there. If they get it in, great. If not, we'll take a look at it later. We have made a huge amount of progress today. We've got all of our town, except for just a couple items, off of this main island. We've got them into this very condensed area over here. We've got gears. We've got a new type of food. And speaking of food and water, we've never been better off. We've got more beavers than we probably need, but we can continue to keep on growing those as well. Well, I'm going to call it for this time. As you can see, in the last 2 days, the river has gone back to basically being in its regular bed. So we sucked up that much water trying to get these full. Hopefully next time it doesn't have to use quite so much to fill our water supply up. But next time we'll be finishing off this side over here and maybe moving into this over here. I've got some plans for this, and to get out here to this flatter land would be very nice. But like I said, we'll take a look at that next time. So as always, just want to say thank you much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!